I'm now asking myself, why is this so attractive to the girls? You know, number one, is it attractive? Is it? We spoke earlier before we started, and you alluded that, you know, actually girls sort of look up to these other girls. Yes. You know, because that's where some of the kind of letters we get coming from, that I want a man like that. And they are poster child for things like that. There have been some celebrated cases in Nigeria of really old men taking a young girl out of university and marrying her and showering her on the surface of it with a lot of stuff. So a lot of girls see it as the Cinderella story. Is the Aristo story our new Cinderella story? Do girls think it's something they want to do? Talk to me, people.
Most girls believe that if like maybe I have a friend and she come from a wealthy family, she's not an Aristo girl, and I came from maybe my parents are not that okay, so I have another friend and she is an Aristo. Definitely, I want to be like the rich girl. I want to live up to her standard. I'll go into the Aristo thing.
Okay, so there are two levels of oppression.
Yes.
As they call it. Do they still say people oppress people in school?
Of course, yes.
They come on, they still say it.
Yes.
Don't make me sound so
yes.
old. You know, so that's number one, because there are some children who are rich anyway. Their parents are rich enough to give them things that other kids like.
Yes.
You know? And then some, because they have these men, they have similar things.
Of course.
So other girls look up to these two types of girls.
Yes.
And if your parents can't give you, then you might as well get from...
That's just it.
Is this the truth? And you said most girls. I mean, what percentage are we talking about here?
Many of them.
Many
of them.
Not most.
How attractive is it to young girls who, like the new ones who come in? What do you call new people who come in now?
Well,
Jambites. They're still Jambites. You know, Jambites. Okay, so when like a Jambite is coming fresh into university, how attractive are these kind of girls and these kind of sites to the girls?
Most girls are naive, especially the Jambites. The story they hear from secondary school is that when you get to Osu, when you get to school, you have to behave like, when you go to Rome, you have to behave like a Roman, you know, things like that. When you get to school, you have to jump, you have to, like a friend of mine told me, there was my 100 level, I went to buy a pure water. So she was now telling me that, how can I take pure water inside the school compound? That is very, very bad. That, look at me, can't I buy bottled water? I was like, what are you saying? I don't have the money. You are crying out loud. I don't have money, so definitely you want me to go and steal? Said, I can't work with you. I can't do this. So if I am naive, I have to jump and maybe go into Aristo or pimp. Girl, there are girls pimp too.
So it's a very attractive, pervasive thing. That's what you're saying. It's very pervasive. Yes. It's very attractive to the young person who's just coming in and saying, what do the boys think? Go on. Pass the microphone, please.
Well,
and Professor says boys are actually now turning it into business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people are agents. Some have business cards. It's so shocking. No, but somebody wrote a book and said many people are born originals, but they die as photocopies. And many people that I have come in contact with, I will use Nigeria as a case study. We do not know why we do some things. Why are you there? I just want to. Why are you watching TV? I'm just watching. So, to me, as a person, as an individual, if you don't discover your identity, you will follow the crowd. For example, a girl in my school, 200 level or thereabouts, she left Lagos for Port Harcourt to see a guy she has never seen. Why? The guy was sending her recharge cards on a weekly basis. Maybe then MTN was still new in Nigeria, so 1.5 was a big deal. And her friends were mad at her. Today, you see her, she goes to church, serious church goer. But if you look at her from the distance, you think she's responsible. So it goes beyond the opulence and the affluence and everything. It's the internal person. Most people are still babies, but they are 25 years old, maybe a 5-year-old girl.
So what you're saying is that it's easy for them to be swayed by peer pressure.
Yes, peer pressure.
Because what you are describing there really is peer pressure. Yes. And it seems that it's acceptable to be that way. How do these people, I mean, if I would have thought that if you were Aristo. If you were an Aristo girl, you would hide it.
But they flaunt it.
So what you're trying to say me now that they don't hide it, they flaunt it. It's acceptable.
Yes, yes, yes.